Okay, on property, the question is on property taxes, what do we assess the value at? We've actually been bumping that up every year the last few years, and we're now at 85 to 90% of value. Now, one of the good things is because of the time of the year we're in, they're already getting it negotiated. We already know what we think the value is going to be for this year. Now, next year, they're going to want to bump that up, but they're already Park Row. I think our value was $8 million. They wanted to take it last year to $16 million. So they wanted to double the value, double our taxes. And we negotiated that to, I want to say 11. I'm going off the top of my head. Okay, so we got that down. Now this year again, they're saying, yep, $16 million again. And so I think we're negotiating that one up a little bit, but my numbers are all off on that. Just to give you an example, they're going to $18 to $16 million because they can also look and see how much our new loan is when we refinanced on any property, or when we buy it, they can see what our debt is and adjust it knowing what that information is. They'll also get information from CoStar and say, what are their rents, and they can back into it and try and come up with a value like that. It's a whole lot easier to create value when you're penciling numbers than it is actually doing it.
And also on the financials, starting this month on the 3 properties, you're going to see a huge increase on taxes because we're trying to make money.
Yep.
Out to save for the end of the year.
Okay, I'll repeat that for everybody online also. Because we now have an idea of where the values are going to be and what the tax rates are going to be adjusted to, or the tax values are going to be adjusted to, and what we think the taxes will be, and we know that they're going to be much larger than what we've been accruing for, to adjust that correctly for the entire year to get us where we are now bumping up the amount that we are setting aside for taxes dramatically on 3 properties. You remember what the largest one is off the top of your head?
17,000.
On which property?
I think it's Park Row.
Okay, Park Row, what we're actually doing is we're actually writing a check for $17,000, not cashing it so that it looks like it's been taken out of our account, to set it aside accounting-wise for that extra $17,000, to set that aside for our property taxes. And I think that's the largest one, which is, so our property taxes, when you look at the financials this next month, you're going to see a huge jump in property taxes, and that's why, because we now have an idea of value. Investor on that project, is it going to affect your distribution? More than likely, yes, a little bit. Okay, especially when, just like we did last year, hey, let's slow down a little bit, let's see exactly where everything's going to look. However, on Park Row, we are looking at a refinance as well, but we want to go ahead and push that off until next year so that the taxing authority doesn't get wind of it. Okay, so yes, distributions might go down a little bit on Park Row temporarily, but now we're looking at a refinance. But we're looking at how much of a refinance? 40% again, maybe 40 to 50% of your cash back on Park Row, which will put you at 40% of the original. Okay, so we're going to be close to having 100% back on Park Row already. Big smile by John over there. Okay, so that's the goal. Okay, so. Be sure to visit us at darwingerman.com. There you can register for all of our information and see all of the videos. And make sure to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos.